All right, we're good for 440 on the Dow as we speak. Stocks on the move. NetApp is one of them today. Earnings beat. Shares were down. There you go, near 8%. As I said, top and bottom beat. The CFO's retiring. You own the stock and you bought it a couple months ago.
Yeah, I own it here in the 120s, and this was a technical breakout. It looks like we've retraced a lot of that. I don't know how much longer I'll stay in the stock. I'm going to look at the weekly close at the end of this week, and there'll be a decision point. But this is, if you pull back the chart, which I see we've just done, this is one of the biggest winners of the year. I think today the exacerbated volatility may be around the NVIDIA news. Obviously, the bullish case here on NetApp is that the build-out of these data centers for next-gen computing going to require a lot of networking and a lot of telecommunications. So I think that story's intact. I'm not sure why it's down as much as it is. The CFO also announced his retirement. Maybe that has something to do with it, but we'll see where she closes, and we'll see what ends up happening.
You want to get us set up, Bill, for Dell, which is going to report after the bell. Target gets cut today, by the way, to 136 from 142 at Morgan Stanley. They still like the stock, but they do say in the last 24 hours, we learned that Dell's seeing some AI server project delays. Okay. So that's some interesting insight from them. We'll see if it's matched by the company itself tonight.
Yeah, we like the name quite a bit. It is in our bottom 5 per se, and I want to find a reason to continue to add to it. The previous earnings report, it got hit with profitability concerns, but we really do think that the valuation with the growth prospects here leaves tremendous upside, and the momentum from the AI servers into 2025, I think, is a very positive thing here right now. So I'm excited to see what they talk about with profitability. It's also getting some of Supermicro's business, and I think that's also positive here as companies look to concentrate that business.
Get a buy on Freeport today from Clarkson's Plateau. I don't know. We never mentioned them before. Kevin Simpson, go to you. No disrespect to Clarkson's Plateau, but we never talked about them before.
Listen, I hope we're talking about them quite a bit, because if this stock goes to $58, I'll be thrilled. I think it's a little bit lofty. You know, there's a long-term play with copper having to do with China. The news that we've seen out of China as of late hasn't been incredibly optimistic. So I think that price target's a little bit lofty or a little bit out into the future. Short-term, you know, we want to be cautious with Freeport. We like it intermediate and longer term for sure.
All right, you long Clarkson's Plateau?
I don't even know what that is. Is that a person?
I don't even know.
What literally is that? Is that like Ruth's Chris?
It's an appliance.
Because I'm long that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Procter, upgraded to buy from hold at DZ Bank.
Yeah, why wait? Why not upgrade it now? This has been an incredible stock. It's a little bit late to the party for an upgrade. Again, sort of the same thing with Freeport. I'd love to see it get to 190, and I'm sure it will at some point, but they're talking about their margins getting trimmed. Econ 101 can raise prices only so much until sales come down. Procter & Gamble's a great stock. Staples have been fantastic, but like Liz said earlier, be a little bit careful treading into it at this number.
Bill, give me something on Bitcoin real quick, because Wolf today says it's going to be revisiting the low in the coming weeks.
I mean, we're basically there below 60,000. I mean, I think you got to think of it very, very broadly. It's consolidating, though, really well after the move and test of 70,000. So to consolidate under a record high, Bitcoin is a very volatile asset. So to consolidate under the record high the way it is right now, I think is a very positive setup in turn of 2025 potentially.
All right.